3, Rabbi Schneider, please.
Shalom. My name is yisroel Schneider. We've been talking about recently the Maimon Chazal from the Talmud of Elio, 2,000 years of Tohu, and 2,000 years of Torah, and 2,000 years of Mashiach.
Rabbi Schneider.
It's a chronology.
Rabbi Schneider. Hello?
Huh?
Rabbi
Yeah?
Schneider. Can you please give us, for the new listeners, where you're coming from and where you're going?
Okay, what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to give a certain understanding why people act the way they act. Why do we have secular Jews today? Okay, there are historical reasons. There was an emancipation having to do with the French Revolution, and this caused many Jews to leave the religion. There were all types of movements. There were Bundists, there were socialists, v'chuli, v'chuli, v'chuli. So many of the, let's say in Israel, many of the secular Jews, they're grandchildren, they're great-grandchildren of people who left the religion, people who had the religious parents, but left the religion because they were influenced by Marx or by secular Zionism, etc., etc., etc. That's true. But we're trying to explain that there's also maybe a neshama thing going on over here. Because historically, we know many Jews did not keep the Torah, right? In the first temple period, there was Avodah Zarah and Gilui Arayos and Shvichas Damim, and that caused the destruction, as the Chazal tell us in Maseches Yoma. And the idea is that these things keep on going on. It's not just a story. The rebellion against the Torah is a very real thing. Look, maybe 15 times in Tanakh, it says that the people in Yehuda, right, the kingdom was split, and in Yehuda, they went with David HaMelech and his Eniklach, and the Beis HaMikdash. But still, it says maybe 15 times that they were worshipping in Bamos by a number of kings. I tried to look it up, but I was too lazy to get the exact number. You know, somebody who's more studious is invited to look in the concordance. Maybe 15 times it says, Habamas Loisaru. What is this? It's so difficult to go to Yerushalayim to bring a korban. You have to make a bama on I don't know where, in Mitzvah, in Gilgal. You can't do it in Yerushalayim. How many hours does it take you to get on a donkey to Yerushalayim? We see there's a tremendous rebellion against the idea of the Beis HaMikdash. And it was only the very, very strong Einiklach of David HaMelech who were, for certain short, able to destroy the boundaries and to force the people to come to Yerushalayim. So we see, if you just open your Tanakh and read it, it's highly recommended. Read your Tanakh, you see this tremendous, a continuous rebellion of even the Furum Jews, even the Jews that are going with David HaMelech, not to talk about the 10 tribes who completely went off, and Yoav ben Nevat builds a Egel in Dan and another Egel in Bethel, and some of the Eniklach of Yoav didn't let people go to Yerushalayim Bechlal, etc., etc., etc. You see it's a tremendous rebellion the whole time, and what I'm trying to say is this thing still exists. We have to realize. And it was not to buy into these ideas that are constantly sold. Well, secular Judaism comes from, the emancipation and blah, 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 blah. It's not so. It is not so. In my contention, again, anybody who wants to argue with me can argue, but in my contention, it is not so. It has to be understood that we are influenced by our Zaydis who rebelled. It's in our DNA. It's going way back. And the same thing with the Satmar people, the people that don't want Eretz Yisrael. This is a new thing. This is a new thing that people didn't want Eretz Yisrael. The Meraglim didn't want. This is not
Yisrael.
Yes?
Well, you can't get away with this. You have to say something about, you talk about Satmar doesn't want. You have to mention there's something, the 3 O's that were sworn.
You're obsessed with 3 O's, but I'm telling you that it's not so. You can argue with me. We believe in democracy, right? We're American boys, right? Right? I pledge allegiance to the United States. I used to say it. I learned it when I take affairs to school. I said it many times. I don't remember how many times. Every day we pledge allegiance to the flag. So we believe that we believe in democracy. It was supposed to. I believe in democracy, and and as Patrick Henry said, I disagree with what you say, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it. But you say it's a CEO. It's Beseder. You can say that, but I'm saying something else. I'm saying it is not a deal. It is not a deal. It's a rebellion. It's a rebellion against the yisroel. And I'm being alarmed by them schos. But I'm trying to say that these neshamas, they come from the Tohu. You know, there's still Tohu neshamas running around.
Rabbi Schneider, I have to say a few words for you. Talk about loving Eretz Israel. In
conversation. Go ahead. Be my guest.
You're my guest, actually. In 1932, you know how many people from Europe were coming to Eretz Israel? Only the great lover of Zion and a few others came, and the Riots, of course, came to Eretz Israel. You can't accuse him of not being in Eretz Israel. Rabbeinu
What are you talking about? The Riots made his son-in-law, the Melech HaMashiach, he shook his hand, he made it kiskaf. You will not come to Eretz Israel until Mashiach comes. What are you talking about?
Yisrael, he wanted, the Shver wanted very much, you read the biographies, that in his 1929-1930 trip, whenever it was, he wanted very much that his Chatan, Rabbeinu Menachem Mendel, should come with him.
Okay, whatever it is. The point
Where do you get the story? Shavuos Kaf, he shouldn't come. Maybe Yisrael.
Our neshamas are mixed, are klayim. We have klayim in our neshamas. That's exactly the point. That there's a certain part of it, like Lot, he was with Avram, but then he backed off. He backed off from Avram. Or Yishmael. All these things, where's it coming from? That's what I'm trying to explain. That there's a melchama in the neshama. It's not ideologies. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's not ideologies. He believes in the secular socialist ideology. He believes in the Kahana ideology. It's not זה לא ideologio. זה לא עניין של נשמות. It's a different way of looking at things. Not one way is right, the other way is wrong. It's definitely a terrible rift in a catastrophe of rift in opinions between Jews. What goes on among Jews is unbelievable. But I'm saying it comes from the neshama. It's a battle in the neshama. That for whatever reason, Hashem made it in such a way that Adam Marisha was created with Vayitza, with the Yitzhak, 2 years, because I'll say, the Tov Yitzhak. He's created with 2 years. Then he gets the Zuma from the Nachash. That all this business, there's a lot of evil in us, and the evil comes out as a rebellion against who we are supposed to be, because we're supposed to be in Torah and not in Tohu. And if we're in Torah, it's Lech Lecha. Lech Lecha is not only Avram Avinu, it's the Satmarav and the Riyat, and it's the Melech HaMashiach, and every moment of our lives is a Lech Lecha, we have to experience this. If we're in the right place, and Rabbi Nachman puts us in the right place, we feel it. Like Rabbi Nachman walked around the whole time saying, who am I? I am a Jew. Where am I? Am I in Eretz Israel? Wow, a Jew in Eretz Israel. Imagine. I find the right person in the right place, because most of the time it's the right person in the wrong place. Malasa. There's a dollars. There's a psychological exercise, which comes from the neshamas who rebelled against Israel and are rebelling against who rebelled against the Beis Hamikdash and are rebelling against the Beis Hamikdash. And we don't blame anybody. We're not accusing anybody. Everybody has this nechama, this neshama. Some of us are luckier, from our point of view, that we have Rabbi Nachman who's telling us right, who tells us who tells us. What is the statistics? How many Breslevs come to Eretz Israel, and how many, I don't know, any other Hasidus? Breslov, I think, is the strongest Hasidus, percentage. A Breslov knows he has to be in Eretz Israel, no matter where he's in America, he's France, but he knows he has to get to Eretz Israel, because that's what Rabbi Nachman says. Why isn't it enough Moshe Rabbeinu? Why isn't it enough the Ramban? Because it's not. Because if you don't have the Rabbi Nachman, you don't have the force that's pushing you in the right direction. Look, Yishmael there?
Yeah.
How many people signed on the document that the Rabbi Shlomo is the Mashiach? I don't think any. Why not? Give the guy a chance. You want it? Tell me you don't want Mashiach to come. Why is it going to hurt you? I remember years ago, Roper sent a big blue piece of paper. I don't know how many people. Asked Rabbi Roper that they should sign up that, we vote for the Rabbi Shlomo's Mashiach. I signed. My wife signed. My children signed. And how many people signed for Rabbi Roper? I don't know. He never published it as far as I know. The fact he was disappointed. Why? Wow, we can't sign this piece of paper. Why can't you sign? It's better that Sharon should meet us. It's better that Bibi should meet us. The Rabbi Shlomo is not a better leader. People are caught up in the shidduchim. It's because in the shop, I'm not in them, because there's a marriage. There's a marriage against Beis David. They don't want Mashiach. Mashiach should come to the very many on the government.
Amen, amen. Thank you, Rabbi Schneider.